Welcome to the John and Heidi Show podcast.
John and Heidi.
Here's John and Heidi.
Today is a special day, Heidi. Do you know what today is?
What is today, John?
I thought you would never ask, Heidi. It is Monday, the 27th day of March. It's our final week of March, by the way. It is International Medical Science Liaison Day today. It's a long, long thing there. National Joe Day, so I'm going to have to call my brother, Joe, wish him a happy day. National Scribble Day, not Scrabble, Scribble Day. And National Spanish Paella Day. I think that's a dessert, isn't it?
I don't know.
I'm going to search for that while I tell you who my guest is. I've got a guest joining me today on this Movie Star Monday, and that guest is actress Crystal Reed. She's been in several things, and she's in a new movie that's out right now. I actually got a chance to do a preview before it came out. Now it's out, I believe, for everybody. But it's called Pinball, The Man Who Saved the Game, and it's based on a true story. And so I'm looking at this Spanish Paella Day, and it doesn't look like it's a dessert. It has rice and like seafood. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show.
Do you ever get credit card offers in the mail? Those are usually the worst offers. They spend thousands of dollars mailing them to anyone with an address. The people who actually read their junk mail end up paying the price in the long run. At bettercreditcards.com, we offer a variety of credit card options to fit your needs. Whether you want a credit card to give you cash back or points and perks, or a credit card to help you build your credit, we probably have it at bettercreditcards.com. Give yourself a little credit. bettercreditcards.com.
Now, surveys and studies and such brought to you by bettercreditcards.com. What do you think? Given the chance, would you keep your partner but sleep in different rooms? Half of us would, according to a new poll. Survey of over 2,000 adults who live with a significant other found that 49% would be willing to try to sleep in separate rooms if that's what it took to get a better night's sleep. What do you think, Heidi?
I couldn't. I can't sleep when you're not in there.
I know. I have to be in there making all kinds of noise. And our dog growls at me. I'm like, I don't know how you get any sleep in that room. The average person who lives with a partner gets fewer than 4 good nights of sleep a week. And for what drives us nuts about sleeping, when their partner steals the covers is number 1, followed by being awakened by them tossing and turning is number 2. When they sleep with the TV on is number 3.
Oh, yeah,
Snoring is number 4. And sleeping with the lights on is number 5. So, which one of those things do I do that bothers you? All of those?
Sometimes just stealing the covers, but I yank them back. It's not a big deal.
It's because you have 7 fans blowing in our room. It's a wind tunnel in there. It's crazy. Surveys and studies and such brought to you by bettercreditcards.com.
If your plan for the new year involves getting your financial life in order, I suggest you start with your mobile phone bill. How much do you pay every month? If that number is more than $15, it's time for a Mintervention. Mint Mobile makes it affordable and easy to switch. Get a new phone or bring your current phone. At Mintervention.com, you can see the current special offers from Mint Mobile, offering premium wireless for just $15 a month. That's far less than most people are paying, just $15 a month. Learn more now at Mintervention.com. That's Mintervention.com.
Did you know? Brought to you by RadioTravelGroup.com. Heidi, did you know the marketing trick du jour for new companies seems to be coming up with a creative misspelling for a common word when they name their company? Things like Lyft, L-Y-F-T, Fiverr with an extra R, Flickr all spelled wrong, and Tumblr. I'm not even going to try that one. A study has found consumers, though, are less likely to support a brand with a misspelled name, especially if they have another option of the same name spelled correctly. University of Notre Dame says consumers perceive unconventionally spelled names as a, quote, persuasion tactic or marketing gimmick, leading them to view the brand as less sincere.
I could see that.
So there you go. I just want to proudly say, when I spell things wrong, it's because I'm an idiot. I'm not trying to be cool. Just so you know.
I'm not trying to be cool.
What's that? It's not working either way? Okay, I just wanted to chime in. We don't know everything, but now we know this.
John and Heidi.
Now, big screen, little screen, brought to you by ChannelSurferTV.com. Apple is getting the original True Detectives back together. Matthew McConaughey and Woody Harrelson are set to star in a half-hour comedy series for the streamer, Apple. So that'll be coming your way real soon. Jason Ritter has joined the cast of the upcoming Matlock reboot. I didn't know there was going to be a Matlock reboot.
Oh, that's kind of fun.
The Parenthood star plays opposite Kathy Bates in the CBS drama.
I love Kathy Bates.
A new take on the classic legal TV drama that starred Andy Griffith. Ritter rounds out the series cast for the pilot, which features Bates in the title role, so she's going to be Matlock. And then there's other supporting casts on here as well. And
Okay.
Pat Sajak would like to buy an apology. The Wheel of Fortune host teased a contestant about ichthyophobia. I don't know what that is. The fear of fish. Okay. Anyway, so he said something and it didn't turn out to be as funny as it was supposed. Anyway, he's apologizing. He's going, hey, I wasn't trying to be mean. I was trying to be funny, and it didn't work well,
I like
apparently.
Pat Sajak.
I didn't see it. I don't know anything about it, but moving on. Big screen, little screen, brought to you by channelsurfertv.com.
Do you ever get credit card offers in the mail? Those are usually the worst offers. They spend thousands of dollars mailing them to anyone with an address. The people who actually read their junk mail end up paying the price in the long run. At bettercreditcards.com, we offer a variety of credit card options to fit your needs. Whether you want a credit card to give you cash back or points and perks, or a credit card to help you build your credit, we probably have it at bettercreditcards.com. Give yourself a little credit. BetterCreditCards.com.
Now your scoop of the day comes your way, courtesy of BetterCreditCards.com. A new study has ranked McAllen, Texas, as the most overweight/obese city in the United States.
Really?
How would you like to get that title? That wouldn't be great. Yeah, and
wouldn't.
the good news is it's
Must mean they have really good food.
They
We
must.
should go to McAllen,
But
Texas.
the good news also is I'm glad it's not where I live, because then I would take it very personally. I'm like, wow, imagine moving to a town, then that title comes out. You're like, is it something I did? And Wallet Hub has named Fremont, California as the happiest city in America. So that's a good title to have. And if you've ever been lucky enough to spend time on a cruise ship, we've never done that.
We have not.
Then, you know, it's a wonderful life to live on one, they say. Think about it. No cooking, no chores, perfect weather usually because they just drive around to good places, and as much pampering as anyone can stand. Sounds good, doesn't it? But it also sounds expensive. But now a cruise company is offering the chance to embark on a 3-year escape from the daily drudgery of your life.
3 years. Can you imagine?
Well, it's a 130,000-mile cruise for an almost affordable $30,000 per person per year. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Life at Sea Cruises is now taking bookings for the voyage on the MV Gemini, which is set to set sail from Istanbul November 1st. In those 3 years, you'll hit 375 ports around the world, visiting 135 countries and all 7 continents. The ship will take iconic sites in like Rio de Janeiro's Christ the Redeemer statue, India's Taj Mahal, Mexico's Chichen Itza, the Pyramids of Giza, Machu Picchu, the Great Wall of China. There are also trips to 103 tropical islands. 200 of those ports include overnight stays, giving you extra time to enjoy the sights and stuff and get your land legs back. Because of the nature of the voyage, the Gemini will be outfitted with a full-scale business center with remote working facilities and a free hospital as well. So I'm thinking maybe we could do that, Heidi, and we just go on a 3-year. There's an office. We could do our show from there.
Have you seen the size of those rooms? I have no interest in living in a closet for 3 years.
All right. Well, I guess I'll be going on my own. Scoop of the day comes your way, courtesy of BetterCreditCards.com.
If your plan for the new year involves getting your financial life in order, I suggest you start with your mobile phone bill. How much do you pay every month? If that number is more than $15, it's time for a Mintervention. Mint Mobile makes it affordable and easy to switch. Get a new phone or bring your current phone. At Mintervention.com, you can see the current special offers from Mint Mobile, offering premium wireless for just $15 a month. That's far less than most people are paying, just $15 a month. Learn more now at Mintervention.com. That's Mintervention.com.
Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show. Excited to visit with Crystal Reed. We know her from a bunch of great TV shows and a bunch of great movies, and she's got a brand new project out right now, Pinball, the man who saved the game. And this is based on a true story, isn't it?
It definitely is, yeah. It's fascinating.
And I'm watching this going, oh, wait a minute. So pinball was illegal at one point? I didn't realize that. Apparently it was before my time, Crystal.
No, everyone says the same thing. I had the exact same reaction as well because it's so bizarre and kind of wacky that people are like, what? But it's true, and I love telling the story of it.
So in this film, you play Ellen. Did you meet the real life Ellen?
I did. I did get the wonderful opportunity to meet her. She's such a fantastic woman and a phenomenal artist and mother, and I feel so honored to have played her.
I think it just looks like a really fun movie. And again, like I said, it was an eye-opener for me because I had no idea pinball was ever illegal. But this is the true story on how they kind of help overturn that and make it legal again.
Yep, exactly.
This film, how long ago did you guys work on this? How long does it take to make a movie like this one?
I think we shot in about a month and a half. It was really quick, and we shot it in the middle of the pandemic. So it was a while ago, and it was wonderful because not a lot of films were being shot, especially indies, because it actually takes a lot of money to allot for the COVID protocols that SAG has. But we went upstate New York, and we shot it really quickly, and it was made with so much love and joy, and I'm so happy we did it. It kind of brought us all back to life in a time when everything was quite dark and heavy in the world.
And this film, like I said, looks like a really fun film. So not only are we being entertained, but we're also learning a little bit because, like I said, I didn't know that pinball was ever illegal. But it's overall, would you say it's a comedy, it's a drama, it's a love story, or is all of those things kind of tied together?
It's definitely all those things tied together, which is exactly why I wanted to do it, because the tone and the voice is so special and unique.
The lead actor who's playing Robert Sharp in this film, had you worked with him in the past, this Mike Feist? Have you guys worked together before?
No, I actually met him on set for the very first time, and man, I was so thrilled because he is such a phenomenal actor, and it was so fun to get in the sandbox and play around with him.
And you guys have great chemistry, so that's where I was like, I wonder if they're friends or if this is, you're just good actors. Maybe that's what it is.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
And again, Pinball, the man who saved the game, it's out right now. It's just coming out right now. And in addition to this, you're known for so many other fun things. One of those things, if I don't mention Teen Wolf, I'll probably get booed off the radio. So how long were you in Teen Wolf? And tell me a little bit about what you got to do there.
Yeah, I was in Teen Wolf for a bunch of seasons. And then I left the show and did some other things. And then Paramount just asked us to come back and do a feature. So that came out last month, and that was really hard to make, but super fun to revisit a character that I'd played, 10 years ago. And it was really well received. So I'm in the middle of doing press for that too at the moment. So it's been a busy time for me, and I feel really lucky to be working and just to be an actor.
And you do such a great job. And all of these different characters are so different. So when you're out in the wild and you meet people, what is the thing that people bring up to you the most? Is it Teen Wolf? Is it another movie that maybe we haven't talked about?
Yeah, it's mostly Teen Wolf. And then I was in a TV show called Gotham, was also a DC project. And I played the villain. And she really connected with people as well. So that's another one that people know me from.
And I love to ask people this: is it fun to play the villain once in a while? Because that's so unlike you. You're a nice person, but is it kind of fun to be the bad girl?
It's way more fun. It's the best. I think for the longest time, I have dimples, and I think I look kind and nice, and so casting directors never saw me as playing the villain, and it was so frustrating because I would say, but I am an actor. It's about acting. I can act anything. Well, and then finally, I was given the opportunity to play a villain, and it really just it was so much fun.
Well, now that you've done it, maybe you'll get to do more of those, and I know you're going to stay busy. You do such a great job. Crystal, thank you for your time today. We appreciate it.
Thank you. Take care.
Absolutely. Crystal Reed, the new film is out right now, Pinball, the man who saved the game. I've got a link to the trailer and all the details on how you can see it in the show notes for today at johnandheidishow.com.
Do you ever get credit card offers in the mail? Those are usually the worst offers. They spend thousands of dollars mailing them to anyone with an address. The people who actually read their junk mail end up paying the price in the long run. At bettercreditcards.com, we offer a variety of credit card options to fit your needs. Whether you want a credit card to give you cash back or points and perks, or a credit card to help you build your credit, we probably have it at bettercreditcards.com. Give yourself a little credit. bettercreditcards.com.
Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
Though not commonly used, the day after tomorrow is called Overmorrow. I will see you overmorrow.
I have heard that. I like that. We should use that more.
We should. Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
Before clocks were common, the term desoil and widdershins were used for clockwise and counterclockwise.
Oh.
So I'm glad we have clocks instead of saying that. Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
The Atlantic Ocean is saltier than the Pacific Ocean.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know why. Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
Male cats are called toms. Females are called queens or mollies. I didn't
know what females were called.
Me neither. Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
Your lips don't touch when you say touch, but they do touch when you say apart. Interesting.
Oh.
And one final, actually we'll get to two final. Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
When he was president, George H.W. Bush banned broccoli from Air Force One and the White House. He was not a fan. And now our final fun fact for
What's
you,
that, John?
Not once in the story Humpty Dumpty does it ever say that he was an egg.
That's true.
Never once. We just assume that. Several fun facts. Now you know. Thanks for listening to The John and Heidi Show.
If your plan for the new year involves getting your financial life in order, I suggest you start with your mobile phone bill. How much do you pay every month? If that number is more than $15, it's time for a Mintervention. Mint Mobile makes it affordable and easy to switch. Get a new phone or bring your current phone. At Mintervention.com, you can see the current special offers from Mint Mobile, offering premium wireless for just $15 a month. That's far less than most people are paying. Just $15 a month. Learn more now at Mintervention.com. That's Mintervention.com.
Time now for the Mint Mobile question of the day. Yay! It's brought to you by Mintervention.com. Question, Heidi. Sale of these rise 50% in the spring. What are they? It's because bathing suit is on the way. Bathing season. In the spring, 50% more prepackaged salads are sold.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was going to say razor blades.
We should get some of those salads. Yeah. Anyway, Mint Mobile question of the day comes your way, courtesy of Mintervention.com.
Do you ever get credit card offers in the mail? Those are usually the worst offers. They spend thousands of dollars mailing them to anyone with an address. The people who actually read their junk mail end up paying the price in the long run. At bettercreditcards.com, we offer a variety of credit card options to fit your needs. Whether you want a credit card to give you cash back or points and perks, or a credit card to help you build your credit, we probably have it at bettercreditcards.com. Give yourself a little credit. bettercreditcards.com.
Time now for some weird news brought to you by weirdgiftoftheday.com. I have to tell you, a friend of mine has actually tried this and said it was disgusting. But have you tried Hidden Valley Ranch ice cream?
No, gross.
You heard that right. Hidden Valley Ranch ice cream.
That's just nasty.
I got to tell you, I love ice cream. I love Hidden Valley Ranch. Don't think I need the two together.
No.
But they hit shelves of Walmart stores back on the 10th of March, and they were there for a 10-week rotation, a limited edition rotation. According to the release, Hidden Valley Ranch unveiled a new collaboration with Brooklyn-based ice cream parlor Van Leeuwen, Hidden Valley Ranch Ice Cream.
Yuck.
It's a spring 2023 thing, sold only at select Walmart stores. They said, we're so excited to debut this series of flavors and unveil what is possible, our most surprising ice cream yet.
Yuck.
Uh-huh. They have some other collaborative creations that they can't wait to share with people as well. And I guess we'll find out what those are.
I could see them selling as just a novelty, like if you're buying it for a joke for somebody. But
as a matter of fact,
otherwise, I can't imagine.
A friend of mine got it. He said, I took a couple bites. I'll be dumping the rest out and then cleaning it up just to keep the container. So
yeah.
He didn't like it. I didn't try it, so I don't know. Weird news brought to you by weirdgiftoftheday.com.
John and Heidi.
Time now for the list brought to you by bettercreditcards.com. Money mistakes that we make over and over and over, and we might not even realize it. Like not having an emergency fund. They say this should be your top priority after paying essential bills. Start sticking money away to have a 3 to 6 month essential emergency fund. So they're saying, that way, if you do have an emergency, you've got something.
Whatever, yep.
Another mistake we make is having no clue where our money's going. They say, look at your transactions and see. There have been times we've looked on there and my wife has said, hey, what is this? And we found some subscriptions, some things that we didn't even know we still had, and we went on and canceled those. And it was, $10 here and $5 there.
It makes a huge difference.
And another one, going all in on your debt because somebody told you to do it that way. They say loan payments, credit card payments, line of credit, they'll all automatically flow through your account without a strategy. If you have debts all over the place, you're a prime candidate for debt consolidation if it can lower your interest that you're paying. So saying make sure you have a good, solid plan. I've got all this stuff in the show notes for today at johnandheidishow.com.
If your plan for the new year involves getting your financial life in order, I suggest you start with your mobile phone bill. How much do you pay every month? If that number is more than $15, it's time for a Mintervention. Mint Mobile makes it affordable and easy to switch. Get a new phone or bring your current phone. At Mintervention.com, you can see the current special offers from Mint Mobile, offering premium wireless for just $15 a month. That's far less than most people are paying. Just $15 a month. Learn more now at Mintervention.com. That's Mintervention.com. JohnandHeidi.com.
Time now for the quote of the day. It comes your way, courtesy of InsuranceChicken.com. 2 quotes today from Will Rogers. First one, the road to success is dotted with many tempting parking spaces. It's true. I know many people who have done really, really well, and then they just kind of stopped because they found something that was comfy. And again, that's not a bad thing, but I'm going, man, you had so much more potential. I think you could have done so much more. Will Rogers also said, when I die, I want to die like my grandfather, who died peacefully in his sleep, not screaming like all the other passengers in the car. That's where that quote comes from. All right, quote of the day comes your way, courtesy of InsuranceChicken.com.
John and Heidi.
This portion of the John and Heidi Show is brought to you by the John and Heidi Show. That sounds kind of funny, but it's true. Go to your local radio station and ask them to start carrying the John and Heidi Show. Here's the best part. They can carry the show for free. They play a couple commercials, but it doesn't cost them anything every month. So if you know a radio station that could use a little bit of help, send them our way. Send them to johnandheidishow.com. Again, johnandheidishow.com. We would love to do a radio program in your community. Then you could listen to the podcast and listen to us on the radio.
John and Heidi.
We always like to wrap things up around here with good news, and I think this is good news. It comes your way courtesy of radiotravelgroup.com, which, by the way, this is their final week of the big contest they've been doing. All of the details on their site, or you can find a link really easy on our site as well. So if you struggle to remember what is that page, how do I get there, johnandheidishow.com.
We go on this trip every year.
And we go every year. It's a lot of fun. All of the details again, johnandheidishow.com. This Friday is the last day on that. And here's your story. Jason Derulo helps a Nebraska waiter pay for college. Yeah, Jason Derulo, the singer, left a really nice tip. A waiter in Nebraska had a memorable night when pop star Jason Derulo left him a $5,000 tip. Jordan Schaefer was working on a Sunday at a restaurant in Omaha when Jason Derulo was in there with his family. After the meal, Schaefer was stunned when he saw that there was a tip of $5,000. He said, I couldn't believe it. $5,000? He said it was like heart-stopping. In a TikTok video, he thanked Derulo and said, hey, that's going to help me pay for college. He said, hey, Jason, thank you. You just paid for a semester at my college. I can't say thank you enough. Now, the thing that's interesting, here's the thing that I think, because I've seen this shared all over the place online. There are people who are being negative towards Jason Derulo about this. They're like, you couldn't have given more than... It was a tip of $5,000.
No, it's just the title, because I kind of giggled when you said the amount. Because the way it's written, it says he helps him pay for his college. And
well, that's what the guy said.
It's going to be
okay. Well, that's what the guy said in his video.
But it's the title that makes people say,
maybe that's what it is.
Yeah.
I still think it's really, really cool.
Oh my gosh, it's amazing.
Because if he did,
beyond.
Even 100% tip would have been, not that much.
Huge.
But he gave a $5,000 tip, and then it's just wild to me the number of people who on the internet are like, oh, that's not enough.
No, I think it's just the way that the title was worded.
I don't know. Well, hopefully that's what it is. And people aren't expecting, I deserve a tip of more than $5,000.
Right, exactly.
The guy that got it, by the way, was super appreciative.
He's thrilled. Yeah.
He loved it. It was really cool. So I've got a link to that. It's in the show notes for today at johnandheidishow.com. Time to say goodbye, Heidi.
Goodbye, Heidi.
Goodbye, everybody. Have a great day. Thanks for listening to The John and Heidi Show.